This is the brand new Sigma 23mm F1.4 for Fujifilm. Yes, we looked at it on the L mount, but disappointingly, that was obviously an APS-C experience on a full frame body, which just left us wondering how it would be on Fujifilm. Well, wonder no more, it's finally out and we're going to give it a little test. Well, we've already started the test. Bit of a weird one, but anyway, yeah, let's crack on. Instructions, we don't need them, especially as we've basically unboxed this before for L mount. So there's the hood. I forgot how dinky it actually feels. I mean, 34.5mm full frame equivalent, angle of view 63.4 degrees, 13 elements, 10 groups. Nothing's changed on that front, no aperture ring, but it does offer f1.4 to f16. It's got that stepping motor, 25 centimeters focus distance, magnification ratio of 1 to 7.3, I should say. Filter size 52mm. Now it's the mount only that's dust and splash resistant. Yeah, not a bad feeling lens at all. It's quite light. Forgotten to weigh it. 340 grams. I thought it was less than that, but that's what it says. I mean, I usually check these on my scales, but yeah, it feels absolutely fine. I mean, I have been playing with 100 to 400, so it's quite a difference going from over a kilo to this. Yeah, it's all right. It is what it is. You saw it before, as we said. The usual Sigma quality, contemporary DCDN, of course. Now, compared to the 100 to 400 that's also out on the same day as this, I mean, it doesn't feel as good. Made in Japan, this one, so that'll be a big selling point for some. Yeah, let's just see how we get on with it now we've finally got it for the Fujifilm system, which is the system I really wanted it for in the first place, over the L mount. Love my L mount, but shooting an APS-C on that is a bit weird. Anyway, yeah. After some use and abuse over the last few weeks, I don't mind the build quality and handling at all. It's light, easy to work with, and while I would have preferred an aperture ring, that's not what this range is about, so no big deal. It should last out and about for some time, plus it's easy to deal with that 2-year warranty if we get a defect within that time. Now, the manual focusing is actually pretty good. Despite it being focused by wire, of course, the ring is a very good size and it's easy to work with. Autofocus with my T4 isn't bad. I wouldn't recommend it for any fast-paced AFC shooting, but it gets the job done. It's accurate. It's not particularly forgiving, but it works well. With the face detection especially, you know, even with this weird dummy. So static stuff, absolutely fine, of course, but even slower street photography is good. And in video shooting mode, it's proving quite effective too, thanks to the stepper motor. You can probably get some kind of idea about focus breathing from this little random clip too. What do you reckon? Overall, I have to say the image quality is quite good. Sharpness in the center, very good. And it's not that bad towards the edges. Color rendering, quite good. The lens works well with the sensor of my T4, for example. And contrast is well looked after too. Chromatic aberration is present, wide open, and distortion is kind of high. Vignetting is also noticeable, while ghosting, flaring, both can be a bit problematic if you really push the lens, pointing it towards the sun. Now, thanks to the decent minimum focusing distance and the wide aperture, you can get some not bad bokeh, you know, on the go, as you can see in the samples. It's definitely not perfect, especially if you care about cat's eye bokeh and that sort of stuff, but in the right hands, it could work nicely. You can get some excellent separation with this lens with very little effort. Now, I know some have raved about its IQ on other mounts, but I'm not quite feeling that. But still, not a bad effort at all from Sigma. I'm loving Sigma's attention to us Fujifilm shooters, and this, in fairness, is a natural addition to their offerings. The retail price is $449.99 though, so should you get it, well, your alternatives are the Viltrox 23mm F1.4, which comes in at $299, the Tokina branded rebadge Viltrox at $400, or the best of the bunch, the Fujifilm XF 23mm, still available in old form at $799, which is the only choice if you need the nice manual focus clutch, and the best. Otherwise, the latest XF 23mm at $819. Now, if it weren't for the Viltrox option, I'd say that almost half the price, this Sigma 23mm is a fair compromise if you can't afford the Fujifilm lens or lenses. But the $299 Viltrox has a better feel, at least for me. This isn't bad though, you know, Sigma's okay. You've got the aperture ring on the Viltrox, a very competitive IQ. So it's only a case of get the Sigma if you're a big fan and prefer the contemporary fit and feel. And of course, you might also appreciate the local retail advantages. For me though, it's a little bit lost in the pack, but I'm really happy that Sigma are filling out the range for us X-mount shooters. So yeah, I can't wait to see what's next. Of course, this is the same day, or launch day. If you're watching this on launch day, that is, you should be. Make sure you're subscribed and all that jazz. Sigma announced this bad boy, the 100 to 400mm. So make sure to check out my video about that once you've let us know how you feel about, where is it? This actually fair, decent lens. Yeah, let us know what you think, and I'll see you, well, not next week, I'll see you in the video for this one. I mean, come on, show Sigma some love.